Hello everyone, this is George with the Paper Panda Crafts. I am back with another video. On today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the packaging for the danglies that I'm going to be selling, as well as other things at the Popup Market in September. So if you want to see how I'm going to do it, keep watching. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm going to be doing a pop-up market in September. Those of y'all that want to come and live near or in San Antonio, it's going to be at Alamo Ranch on September 19th and 20th. It's a Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 5, so if y'all want to come see me, you can come see me. So, but yeah, I'm going to be selling all kinds of stuff. This is going to be the first time that I'm going to be selling my things directly to the public. I have my Etsy shop, but yeah, so this is going to be the first time I'm selling them in person, so we'll see how it goes, fingers crossed. But yeah, so I didn't want to just have the little danglies, you know, laying on a table or just kind of hung on a piece of string or so. I don't know, I just didn't want to have them. I wanted them to be nice and professional looking. So I ordered these little self-sealing bags off of Amazon. I believe I got 100 of them for like $6, something like that. And I'll link them below in case y'all want them for something, you know, if y'all sell stuff too. Packaging might not be anything new to y'all, might be new to some of y'all, but it is very new to me. I've never had to package anything before, so but I want my things to look nice, and I want them to look professional, and I want them to stand out at the same time. So I ordered these bags, and again, I didn't want them to just sit in the bag at the, you know, just sit at the bottom of the bag and look, you can't tell what it is. So I came up with a little backer board, and all it is I took some chipboard and I covered it in napkin, some of the napkins that I got from Tuesday morning, and I put a piece of white paper to kind of make the dangly stand out. And this is the finished result. So, ta-da! Looks so professional, right? So I punched a couple holes, and I'm just using some floral wire that I got from Walmart. You can get this at the Dollar Tree also. I think this was $1.74, and it is 270 feet, so you get plenty for your money. But yeah, I'm just using some floral wire to go through the two little holes that I punched, and then I clipped the little dangly on there, and I threw in one of my business cards on the back, and yeah, so I think that'll be really cute. I have a little display that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and they're just gonna hang just like that. Looks so professional. So I'm super excited. So like I said, all I did is I took some chipboard, covered it in napkin with some spray glue. So I found a pretty easy way to get this excess off, because you can tear it off, but I never have good luck tearing it off. I always end up tearing some of it onto the chipboard, or it just doesn't look good. I can't do it. So instead of putting it in the trimmer, I'm just going to use my little fingernail file block. And all you do is you just take it on the edge and go corner to corner and just go all the way around. And it comes right off. go. Comes off in one piece for the most part. And that's it. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other sides, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am back. I've got all my edges cleaned up, and I love doing it like that because it comes out so nice and smooth, and it just comes out perfect every single time. I've never had it really mess up doing it that way. So yeah, so little tip. I don't know if that's something new, but it works for me. So so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this down to basically strips that measure 2 5/8 by 5 7/8. I didn't want to cut them to the exact measurement of the bag, which is 3 by 6, because I want to leave a little bit of wiggle room so that way when I put the item in there, it will fit comfortably and it's not going to risk tearing the bag and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm going to cut this down to 2 5/8 by 5 7/8, and we're going to have a little bit left over, but I'm not going to throw that away. I'm going to show you what I did with it. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so I am back and I've got everything cut down, and it'll give you 8 backer boards, and I'm gonna show you just how I put it together real quick. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our backer board, and I cut out a piece of white cardstock that is 2 by 5, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my tape runner, glue runner, whatever you want to call it, and just put down some strips on the back. And then all we're going to do is center it as best we can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to take my Crocodile Big Bite, and I'm going to punch some holes for the floral wire to go through. Don't know why I had a hard time saying that. Floral wire to go through. So all I want to do is make sure that it's somewhat centered as best I can. It's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. And I'm going to punch these a little high. So I'm going to move my guide up. Make sure that I'm still centered, which I pretty much am. And I'm just going to punch one hole. And I'm using the 1/8 hole punch here. And then I'm going to move it up a little bit and punch one pretty much almost on top of it. I would say maybe like 1/8 of an inch gap between them, if that much. So there we go. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to put some floral wire through here, through the little holes, and just use my snips to cut a little piece of floral wire. Hey, I said it that time. And let me grab one of my danglies. And we're just going to twist it on the back. And then we just slip it into the pouch. And this tassel's a little bit longer than the pouch, but that's okay. It's okay if a little bit of the tassel sits on the bottom there. And I will throw in one of my business cards. on the back. And we'll seal it up. There we go. Nice professional packaging. So let me show you what I did with the scraps now. Remember how I said we're not going to throw those away? I was looking at them and I'm just like, what am I going to do with these? I don't want to waste them. So I took my crocodile and I'm just going to punch a little hole close. So my camera died. So what I did is I punched a hole that is 3/16 of an inch at the top of this, and then I'm going to take an eyelet, put that in here, and then use a crocodile to smush it down. So I got that all flattened out, and I'm going to take some little pad that I have of Distress ink. This is Fired Brick. So I figured that would kind of go with that red that's on here. And I'm just going to go around and cover these edges. And I'm not going to use a dauber or anything. I'm just going to go straight off the pad because it's just easier. You might get some ink on your fingers, but that's okay. Alright, so I got those raw edges covered up. And I'm going to use a tassel to go through here. Pull it through. And there we go. We have a cute little fancy bookmark. So I figured I could package these also because they fit perfectly in those cellophane packages. And I could sell these too. So that way I don't waste any of my napkin covered chipboard. So yeah, that's it. So I just wanted to come on and show y'all what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and be doing a lot of prep work, get ready for this thing, and yeah, if you like what you saw, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to, most importantly, subscribe, and follow me on all the socials. All the links are down in the description box, and that's it. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.